LeBron James made the decision in New York City, right? That's why it's so ironic that this happened while the Lakers were in New York. LeBron was in New York, right? When LeBron made the decision to go to the Miami Heat, it shifted the NBA. We've always known about the business of the NBA and how ruthless it could be, especially from the team side, the way they could trade players or cut players or whatever the case might be. LeBron's decision shifted the power to the players. And I think over the years, that shift has grown and has become more apparent with Kevin Durant going from team to team, players getting coaches fired, requesting trades, essentially not having to honor their contracts all the way through. And a lot of players are happy about that. And I do think it's great. If you're in a shitty organization that's not trying to win, that's not doing what they're supposed to do, I think you should be able to request a trade. Granted, you still have to show up to work and do what you do, but you have that option. I think it's great. A lot of people have complained about this over the last couple of years, about players are being lazy, players have too much power, and yada, 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 and so on and so forth. And I've spoken about this at length. With the NBA going back to NBC and their roots, right? Games are becoming more physical. We're seeing old school basketball slowly coming back. What if a part of that shift is shifting the power back to the owners and the teams? The Miami Heat, in this Jimmy Butler situation, it really turned the corner when they suspended him. Because now you're taking money out of his pocket. They always tell you, take the money away and motherfuckers will start acting differently. And that's exactly what the Miami Heat have done. Oh, you want to request a trade? You want to do this and that? You want to act out? Cool. We'll suspend you and we won't pay you. You don't have the ultimate power in this scenario, and Miami showed that. The entire league was in shock over the weekend. The amount of players that were on their phones or staff members' phones during games, it was unbelievable. We've never seen it before. Every player talked about Luka Doncic being untouchable, the golden child of the NBA. And the fact that the golden child got traded away, I think it has struck fear into all of the players again. Now there's reports the Phoenix Suns are listening to Kevin Durant trades. We saw De'Aaron Fox finally got traded. Zach LaVine finally got traded. Everyone is talking about not being safe. All of a sudden, the owners have shifted the power back to them. And here's the other part. Here's the kicker. Here's the kicker. And this is why my mind was going crazy this weekend. They put Luka Doncic with LeBron James, the person that started all of this. By putting him on a team with LeBron, do you know what this does? This sends a message to LeBron, you're not our priority anymore. You, who was also supposed to be untouchable, are no longer untouchable. Because we now have the future. How crazy would it be if the Lakers also trade LeBron as a result of this? Fulfilling this full circle moment of trying to shift the power back to the teams and organizations.